Samsung One UI 6.1.1 has just been released, and a lot of people are wondering out there, did they do something about the camera? I think it's too early to tell, because we need more time, or I need more time to probably test it. And I don't have another S24 Ultra with the 6.1, but I do have the S23 Ultra, which is gonna get updated hopefully very soon. And this comparison can be made, but what I can do right now is just try to assess standalone S24 Ultra. I can see I have 360 mic logo here, which means probably the sound is wrecked from the Bass report I'm running right now. UHD 60 FPS back. I'm gonna start running. Alright, we see the stabilization that is flawless, is still there. Testing also the autofocus. Okay, seems that it works. And now guys, let's do a zoom lens cycle test. Ultra wide, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Ooh. Okay, now from 10 to ultra wide, 10 ultra wide. Oh, it looks choppy. 10 1. Did they change something here? Because I think it's choppier than before, but also kind of quicker. 10 5. Now let's do 10 3. And 10 2. Alright, the main sensor. So this is 1 and 2 from the main sensor. 1 and 3. Okay, going to the 3x, and you can see definitely changes here. I think it looks different. So this is 1x guys, 2x a crop. Pay attention to the color rendition. When I go to 3x, it's not bad, but I think it's different a bit, because the 3x seems to overexpose a bit. Now let's go 5x. Alright, dedicated zoom, some 3x, 5x, 3x and 5x. Okay, we have this offset here. This is just inevitable because of the way the cameras are placed. And then we have the 10x, which is just a crop from the 5. Alright, not that bad. And now I'm gonna do this with my hand. No specific focal length, just trying to pump from the maximum. Alright, and the maximum of course that you can get is the 20x. So see those guys at 1.6 the ultra wide, zooming them up to 20x and the footage looks acceptable. Let's try to zoom in that logo there, 10x and 20x. Alright. Yeah. Well, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Now it's time for some photos. And now I start with the ultra wide, going to the 1x, and then of course 3x, 5x, 10x, and the next one is going to be 30x. It's very important to understand if Samsung really optimized something from 10x to 30x, because this wasn't so great on the S24 Ultra previously. This here, 30x, not so bad, and even 100x guys. So I do believe that apparently they did something. Now take a look at this bird. 30x still can be a bit washed out, just like a water painting. Another shot just out of nowhere to check the dynamic range. I think still great. Then another zoom shot at 30x. You can see the colors are like a water painting. Some selfie tests. By the way, pay attention to the portrait. I'm not sure why, but not a great job on my sunglasses, else very nice representation of the skin tone. And now some flying birds. I was scaring the birds in order to make them fly, and just want to see if I was able to freeze them in time. Apparently I can. How successful is a whole lot of story, not that bad. And here again some zoom shots starting from the 5x to the 10x and then even the 30x, and still you can see there is a bit of a halo effect, but I think that in general Samsung improved the 10x, 20x and 30x. Now let's start from 1x, 3x, 5x, not that bad, 10x, pay attention, 30x, not that bad at all, and then even 100x, so definitely improved the 5x, the 10x, the 20 and the 30, even 100 from what I've seen before. Now some shots inside. Again, I'm gonna invoke the zoom camera, 5x, and then guys, this is 10x and 30x. Really better than it used to be. Just one more take on these action figures. Again, 5x, 10x, and then 30x. Definitely better than it used to be. Now let's take a look at the portraits. We're going to start from 1x, and then we have 3x and 5x, and I do believe those are one of the best portraits. They can for sure give the Vivos and Xiaomis and Oppos a nice competition. Now let's go inside, starting from 1x, 5x, 10x, and it's very important to understand how the phone is handling light in these scenarios. Then we even go to 30x and even 100x. Not that bad at all. What do you think? So more zoom shots from 1x, 3x, then 5x. And then guys, I'm gonna go up to 30x, just checking here the texture of these tiles. And I think really improved work. Now, pay attention. Kid is jumping. I know a lot of you requested these scenarios. I was even able to make a photo that isn't that bad, but again, it's still Samsung, so slow shutter, you see what can happen. These things can be fixed, by the way, if you use the Pro mode and just play with shutter speed. Now some attempts for portrait photography. This one didn't really recognize the object, as you can see. Next one worked quite nice. This is really an outstanding picture. Now some low light photos. Focus here on the stop sign above the car. Gonna go 3x, 5x, 10x, and then guys also 30x and even 100x. So for sure this is improved. And also some macro photos to just see how the phone can handle. This is with zoom with 3x and 5x, not that great, but overall my initial impression is that Samsung really improved the camera. The video lens cycle test was quicker than it used to be, and what is even more important, I do believe that overall handling of light, the whole exposure is just a tiny bit better, also better HDR, and what is very much more important than everything else, improved zoom handling. So I barely can wait comparing the S24 Ultra to the S23 Ultra, but I'm gonna wait for the S23 Ultra to also get the 6.1.1, so it will be a fair comparison. Let me know guys what you think down below in the comments. VST over and bye.